What is going on, good people? It's your boy TL Kicks with Chris. It has been a minute. I believe the last time I dropped a video was in March. Here we are in June, and your boy's got some new content. Consistent new content. You can bank on seeing an episode at least once or twice a week. Got some surprise unboxings I'm gonna do as far as apparel. You know, we don't just cover sneakers, so it's great to be back. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I got a real treat for you today. So first and not only, you saw the intro, so you know what we talking about today. We talking about the Nike Air Zoom Infinity Tour, the signature sneaker for one of my favorite golfers, Brooks Koepka. We'll be going over it today. What I'll do is first I'll kind of go to a historical aspect and break down where the shoe came from and basically its origin, and then I'll kind of explain some cool technology that goes into the shoe that makes it not only some drip and cosmetically appealing, but also makes it a great shoe to wear on the course and allows you to kind of add some more finesse and more ability to your game when you're out there and you're stroking long. Pause. So without further ado, let's check it out. Drawing majority of its inspiration from the Nike Infinity React run as seen here, the Zoom Air Infinity Tour is nothing short of Nike flexing its ability to combine major design and performance elements in a way that sets them apart from most of their competition. One of the key attributes of this particular mashup is the commonality between combining a runner silhouette to suit the needs of both competitive golfer and avid runner, while also ensuring durability for both activities isn't compromised during the process. Considering this is one of the signature sneakers for one of golf's most competitive and fearless athletes, Brooks Koepka, its origin is actually pretty simple and a pretty dope story. Back in November 2017, Koepka asked the Nike team to construct a shoe that was more responsive to not only his comfort needs, but also his powerful playing style that results in swing speeds up to 128 miles per hour. A little over 2.5 years later, Nike unveiled the answer to Koepka's unique request: the Nike Air Zoom Infinity Tour. A brand new silhouette structure with Team Swoosh's most innovative technologies, the shoe is reinforced with water-resistant Flyknit to comprise its upper constructions and combined with a plush React-infused cushioning unit to provide premium durability and energy responsiveness when zooming through the fairway for a quick 9 or even doubling back for that 36-hole money heist. Moreover, Nike's approach was quite simple. Instead of doing the obvious and taking a golf shoe and making it like a runner shoe, what if we took a runner shoe and made it right for the golf course? This innovative way of thinking has yielded one of 2020's most impressive golf sneakers. With the most reactive midsole in any golf shoe Nike has ever constructed, Nike doubled down on the right technology to ensure the Zoom Air Infinity Tour is incredible at moving energy and creating explosive power, which is worth its weight in gold when punching one down the fairway on a par 5. Alright guys, welcome back. I hope that video kind of helped break down the technological aspects of the shoe to make it so awesome. But I'm also going to do a little bit more in-depth kind of review once I get a chance to actually wear them on the course, play a couple rounds in them, and see how intuitive the technology actually works on the course. So be on the lookout for that video because it's definitely coming soon. For now, let's get to the grand finale, which is the unboxing. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that now. Flip these things around, figure out what we got. Oh man, why are these things so cold? So cold. The Nike Air Zoom Infinity Tour. Easily one of the best golf shoes cosmetically I've ever seen, ever. I mean, look at that sole. That sole is just pretty, man. I think it's this little pod system is kind of interesting though, because most golf shoes have cleats on them, but they usually have between 6 and 8, depending on the brand, depending on the manufacturer, etc. But Nike took a different approach with these. So as I mentioned, the Nike React, they have Nike React in them, so they actually are going to help you, especially if you're not a lazy guy and you're not a cart guy and you like to walk the course. This is going to give you that additional energy and additional support when you're walking the course, as well as additional comfort when you're driving the ball too. One of the cool other aspects of the shoe that I didn't mention in the technological breakdown is it also utilizes the same strobel system as the KD 12s or Kevin Durant 12s that came out a few years back. So that's a pretty cool pretty cool to know that Nike actually not only utilized that again, but instead of putting it towards just basketball alone, they were able to intuitively include it into a golf shoe. And Brooks has been on record saying that these is like fur balls on your feet because they're so comfortable and it feels like you're walking on a cloud. Almost the same sensation you get with the Adidas Ultra Boost. Ultra Boost has had its time, and I know they're not as popular as they once were, but everybody knows their comfort between those and the Yeezys. The comfort is unmatched. So imagine like a Yeezy golf shoe. That's kind of what you get with when you add React with a golf sneaker. So that's pretty dope to see that they did that. Now, one of the other cool features of this shoe that I absolutely love is obviously the fly knit upper, as mentioned in the video, and then the real cool air zoom monologue on the back, and then that nice little, nice little raised check on the back. Nike really did well with this colorway. Now, it also came in a blackish gray and then a white gray colorway that dropped as well. Now, as I mentioned before, these dropped on May 28th. This particular colorway is sold out everywhere from what I've known in most sizes. I still dropped the retail link for them in the comments, as well as the StockX links for this colorway if you're super interested in copping them. But I do think that Nike will be doing more restocks on them. So the chances aren't up that you can still cop these, but you just might be a little patient for it. But the other colorways I'll probably review as well. Those will just be more of a cosmetic review. But overall, my number one pick with the colorways was this pair, specifically because I just like them. They're just really bold. You got the white, you got the nice, I guess you would call this like a infrared, and then you got the nice neon with the black. It's just a nice transfusion of colors that works really well on the shoe. The other cool little feature, I'm a stickler for details. So everybody knows about, the Jordans. And if you're a Jordan head, then you know for sure what I'm about to bring up. Engineered to the exact specifications of championship golfers. Now, what's pretty cool with that is initially Nike did that when it came to the actual Jordan 1 shoes. That's, my favorite shoe ever, if you don't know, the Jordan 1s. So that's imprinted on the tab and the tongue on those as well, and on a couple other pairs. I can't remember the exact numbers, but I just like to see that kind of embedded from athlete to athlete and sport to sport. It's kind of a nice ode to put some respect on Jordan's name, but also give us a little, I guess you would call that nostalgia for most sneakerheads. So really cool to see this shoe, and really cool to know that they put a lot of thought into them and then the technology into it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I plan on dropping a ton of more content coming on the way. I appreciate you tuning in. Please drop a comment, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I got some great content and more details on the way. Also follow your boy at @TUpKicks with Chris on Instagram. I keep some great content, great posts and videos on there. So look forward to talking to y'all soon. And as always, Black Lives Matter.